Hey guys, it's me Pilgrim Dave and welcome to another episode of Pilgrim Road to Glory. Obviously from last episode you'd have seen that I ended up getting a little coins and stuff like that from doing the squad battle. I will be doing some more squad battle today. Obviously with it being only the weekday, the squad updates every 24 hours rather than every hour, which is for the weekend, which is quite interesting. I've got a few items to deal with that are selling. I'm selling basically selling at anybody that I was only selling the silvers and bronzes that weren't from necessarily, but I'm now also doing it with the gold and stuff like that just to get some coins as soon as possible. Obviously, I ended up getting some really nice pack pulls yesterday, or later last episode that you saw. Ended up getting a bronze reward pack from the web app, so I'm gonna open that now. I've completed one FBC and I've almost done another one, but I need to get loyalty on that one before I can do anything with it. So hopefully I can get enough coins to finish it and then play the 10 games with it, which potentially will be me not actually playing them, just sort of going into a game, disconnecting, that sort of thing. I'm not sure yet. Either that or I could just wait until tomorrow where I can play 10 games with it nice and easily. But we'll have to see. But I'll quickly go over to the SBC and complete the hybrid nation, which is national pride again. I'm doing all the most difficult ones where you need the least amount of scope for change, because they'll be the cheapest ones to because they'll be cheaper now than they will be later on. And the other one won't really rise massively in price that much. What's went into it? Like right back and right wing back card normally sell for like 200 coins. This guy currently they're selling for about 700 coins. If you've got one, sell it now. But obviously this one is now complete. Luckily I had a few players that had loyalty on it. Obviously I had GS, the centre back, and Silasum managed to get me the right chemistry without having to actually convert the left mid, right mid, and CDM down, which is very handy. Obviously get mega pack for that. And then what I'm also going to show you is what I have done for the League and Hybrid Nation, Hybrid Master. This is obviously what I'm building towards. I all need left to do is buy these 4 and then play 10 games with it, which should be easy enough. I have also got to convert him down to a left mid and Charisma up to a right winger. That's not too bad. But we're gonna go open the mega pack. Hopefully, if we can get something good, and obviously potentially sell it. And then obviously I'll get into some more games, and I'll get some more coins so I can finish off doing some more FPCs. No billboard, which is a shame. We do get a rare. French, left mid. Nasri, I mean, it's not bad. It's an 82 rated player. He's not going to be very useful into the playing with, but for FBC, he's not bad. We also get Malcolm, who I know for a fact is selling for a fair amount right now because of one of the FBCs. Because you need a right mid, stroke right winger from Brazil, from a bit of an odd nation league, which obviously this guy is. So he's selling for about 4k right now. So I'm definitely gonna sell him now. 3.6. 3.6 is the cheapest right now. Is there anybody else selling him for cheaper? Because I looked at him. I looked at getting this guy for one of my own FBCs, but decided against it and went somewhere else because it was too expensive and went Colombian. So 3.6 is the cheapest right now. So if I sell him up for, I kind of want to get the coins now. So I'll lift them up for 3. I know I probably could lift them up for slightly more, but I want to get as many coins as I can now so that I can do some more FACs and stuff. Alright, so he can go now, and I think the rest of them, especially him with being Super League, I will keep for the moment. I will actually have a look, see if any of the Liga MX and Turkish players are selling for anything good now. The chances are I'll probably wait until later on. I've actually got a fair few Turkish League players, which is not bad at all. Couple of contracts, fitness card, which is very useful. Position change, technical to count, not bad at all. Well flag again. Wembley, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So obviously now what I'm going to go do is do some more single player squad battles. I know I'm not doing that many online right now, That's because one, my team isn't that great right now, but also score battles is a really good way to make money right at the start of FIFA because the FUT Champions doesn't start for another 10 days or something like that. So it's a really good way of making some coin. I made 22. I went 20k coins just from the actual rewards and stuff. Let alone before we actually look into the pack where else I got like Cavani and stuff. So we've got 4 games to play today, and I'll hopefully try and do. Well, technically 5. We got a featured game against Anton Greenwood team, which I normally I would be going. Normally I would be going well class, but to make sure I actually win, and because the actual points don't change that much, I'm gonna go professional just so I feel comfortable enough to win it. If I end up losing this game, that would make me very annoyed. But you only lose 100 points for going this. This is the team I am rocking with. I am using some of my lone players now, but I've got all of my other team on the bench right now because they're a little bit tired. I have actually brought in De Rossi in place of Ronaldo, who now goes into the French sort of main team. But yeah, so we'll get into the game. Hopefully, we can win it and get some more points for our squad battles. So my first squad battle of the day, we ended up winning the game 3-0 against the feature squad with 99 Griezmann in it, which is mental. And maybe it's one of the things where maybe legendary is the right option for me. Maybe. Oh, that's interesting. So as long as you win the game, you get all the points, which is very nice. So we're all the way up to silver 2. So what I might do, I might start playing legendary and see if I'm on world class. If I win the game, I only win by 1. But obviously the difficult bonus is better. But if I go on legendary, I might end up winning the game by more goals, which means I end up getting more points anyway. So I'll have to have a look into it and see where the right option is. Yeah, professional or legendary, because it's one of the things where 500 points is quite a big difference, but at the same time, I'm never getting 1400 points, where I'm more likely to get near enough to 900 on professional because I'll score more goal maybe. So I'm also much more likely to win the game because I can actually do it on professional. So I think I'm gonna stick with professional and I'll see you after the game.
In my second squad battle game, I ended up winning the game 5-0 against the AI. It was very, very simple. It was almost too easy, so I'm not sure. I think my legendary may actually be too easy. But world class is sort of the right level, but only against certain opponents. So I think the good better teams, I might go legend professional and then go world class against the sort of 80 rated team rather than 84s and that sort of stuff. But what I'm probably gonna do now is I could obviously play the rest of the squad battle game now, but I'm probably gonna grind out some single player seasons to get the chemistry on the squad that I need to do one of the SBC'S. Which so I'll start showing you all of that stuff in a minute. That's probably what I'm gonna start doing now, because and then get back to the squad battles afterward, because I can always do them tomorrow or something like that. So this is the SBC that I'm currently doing. I'm trying to do all the harder ones at the moment, which obviously because the end ones are the ones that are harder. Honestly, if I could do them earlier, which I've done, bought the players for them, it makes more sense to do that. Because when the full game comes out, it will all these player prices will probably start rising because more people will be trying to do it. Obviously, for a lot of the end one, you need chemistry, loyalty. So I'm gonna play 10 games with this squad, and in single player battle leagues, and obviously get the chemistry that way. So in the first game of this, we ended up winning 5-0. Obviously, I've already played 2 games beforehand, which I think I've already shown you already. Obviously, we're making a good start on the league. In our second game, we also win 5-0, which is quite simple. I remember again, I'm just scoring 5 goals, and then obviously just sort of sort of leaving up my player and end up winning the game nice and easy. So I'm just going to show you all of the results now. It'll be the same result pretty much all the way through. Obviously, so again, nice and easy, 5-0. This is the one that gets us the title. Obviously, if you get a nice nice bit of coinage with 1,800 plus obviously the bonuses and whatnot. And obviously now we're going to start a new season. I'm not sure which one I'll go with. World Tour, probably World Tour. Obviously it's the smaller one. So obviously it's amateur, professional. At that point, yeah, obviously, yeah, this one seemed like the best one to go with. Get a decent amount of points. It's not going to be too difficult to do. So obviously we go into the game, and again we're into the same thing. Oh, actually no, we can't do that, can we? Because we need 80 chemistry to do this one. So yeah. Okay, so by putting in the German in the midfield, it gets me the right chemistry, and then what I'll do at half time or something is bring on Aaron Ramsey to hopefully get him the loyalty, the 10 games that he needs to play. That should be fine. Also, we've got 3 game times, so we need another 7 more to go. And again, I'll just show you all the results from them. Should be nice and easy. So let's do this. So third game, a little bit more difficult. 5-1, score 5. Left it in the corner, and then the scoring one, but you know they do have a bit more shots on amateur, but a lot of them don't go in, so it was fine. Then we get back to winning ways of 5-0 again, nice and easy. Also getting the coin bonuses, quite useful, especially at the beginning of the game, just to do this. Because you get all the rewards and bonuses and stuff, which is great. Obviously, net game 5-2, nice and simple. Starting to motor through these now, obviously. Needing just a few more wins to get it. Obviously, with this win, that gets us the safety mark, but obviously that's not going to be an issue. 2 points from promotion. After this one, we are now getting. I think we're now 2 points from the title, so it should be one more game, which would be nice and simple. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now we're interested to see whether or not any of the stuff I put on has sold yet. Because I started selling some of the stuff that I got, including the Cavani and the Glick and stuff like that. So some of the stuff has sold. Which stuff is it? So we've got Mycon. The Cavani has sold 2,800. I mean, he probably might go up, but at the same time, all the other players I want to buy will probably go up. So I feel like getting ready for that price is probably the best move. If you always got rid of Glick, we have still got a few more things selling, but it's not. We got rid of the most of the important stuff now. It's mainly just the sort of bronzes and sort of stuff, which will eventually go. If they don't, I can always put them into the bronze SBC. So we're now getting back into the single player grind. Surprisingly, ended up drawing this game 5-5. I have no idea how. I think this was the one against semi-pro. Scored 5, parked it, left it in the thing, and then didn't score 5 back. This is not ideal. It means we've got to play one more game. But you know, it's not the end of the world. So in the game to get a promotion, the title even, we end up winning the game once again, nice and easy, back to winning ways. And actually, by doing this game, we've actually got more loyalty because we've done 7 in this season, plus the 3 in other seasons. So we've now done 10, plus the title win. So it's actually worked out pretty well. And by doing this, I mean we can now do another one of the SBCs, so open some more packs, to get some more stuff for the other SBCs to complete, which will be very useful. So obviously now we go into the FBC, and which one is it? It's the League and Nation Hybrid. Because I've already done the 2 harder ones on the other 2, which is what I got some of the good players from. And that had now worked. So we've got the chemistry, which is great. We got a rare players pack, which is not too bad at all. Obviously we've got the other 3 of each of the other ones to do now. But we'll open the pack and see if we get anything nice from it. Not expecting much, but it's a 50k pack, so I'd expect it to lead to flare. But come on, give us something nice. We get a flare. Come on. Got inform. Come on, please. German. I don't know who. Left wing. Who is that? What? Phillips? I didn't even know his uniform. But that's actually a really nice card, you know. That's a great card. I wonder how much he goes for, because I think he got. It looks like he got better stats than Schürrle. Obviously not quite as good as Royce, but it's an inform, and I can't really complain. We also get a Bellerin in there, which is huge, because he's probably gonna be more expensive than Phillips. I could be wrong, but how much is he selling for? So his minimum is what, 22? That's not bad. His price might go up at a later date, but I don't know. So I might not sell him instantly. Rest of the stuff isn't great, but I mean that's actually not a bad card, you know, for a centre back. Just a shame that he's from a poor league. How much does Phillips sell for? Ooh, so 70k. Yeah, Bellerin is slightly more expensive, but 70k is not bad. I think for that sort of card, is actually I might actually keep him and use him. I'm not sure yet. Right, so now we've got the hardest three of each of the SBCs out of the way. We're now going to work through the other three of the other three, which are a bit easier. This one was nice and simple, and obviously just to complete it, ended up getting this guy. Some of the other pack pulled, like the Russian guy. A lot of the other pack pull players, some of them had to buy. I think I need to go with that guy because of the rarity. Unfortunately. So that was nice and easy. Then we got 7 suspects in the rare 5. Went Brazilian with this one. Argentina, because you want to go really Argentina or Brazil for most of these. Ended up going with Colombia. Colombia is quite a new nation that's quite good for these as well now. Again, nice and simple. A lot of these pack pulled, one or two of them I needed to buy, but most of them are pack pulled, which is again nice and easy. Rare 5s, didn't want to have it actually completed yet. That because it gets confusing if you're trying to do 2 Argentinian squad and trying to work out which ones which players you need to buy still. A bit like that. But a lot of them I've already got. What we got here? We've got left mid, Cam, CDM. What else should we need? Right mid, right back, left back, centre back, and goalkeeper. They're from the same league. So I bought the player that needed to complete this. Obviously most of them are the rare players that I didn't have. They were obviously with them being rare, they were slightly more expensive, but they weren't too bad. So obviously got Colaccini and the right back both for sort of 500 coin, which wasn't too bad. And obviously we've got the chemistry, which is all good. So we can submit that one and get that one away, and obviously then move on to the next load. And overall, these ones aren't too bad. It just, you just need to get the requirement correct. And by completing that one, we have now completed all of them, which is very useful to do indeed. Obviously, we've still got the other 2 to fully complete, but we've got a nice load of packs to open. From all of this, I'm hoping for at least 1 flare. Whether or not we get it is another question. First one, we don't get anything, or at least not a good big flare. We do get a rare right mid. Like Castillo, I mean, it's not too bad. He's got good pace, so he will be usable in the La Liga. So potentially people might want to be using him. We also get a Mendy. That's not bad. You know, a lot of the stuff will probably be FBC. You'd be using to FBCs and that sort of stuff. It wasn't too bad. At the start of FIFA, most players sell anyway, so it's not the end of the world. So obviously we'll quick sell that because we don't need any of that. Come on, give us something. No flare again, which is a shame, but it is again a rare. A striker, Port. Yeah, that's not a good pack. 77 rated. Not from a good league either, or a good nation, so probably won't sell for that much. Yeah, that's not the greatest pack. A lot of these players will probably go into an SBC at some point. The Roma guy isn't, could be useful potentially. But you're not gonna get all the luck sometimes. Obviously, I can't really complain about my luck right now because obviously we got Moreno duplicate. That's not bad, I guess. I can't really complain about my pack luck because I have got Cavani and I have also just got an inform as well, so can't be too upset with my pack luck right now. So now we go for the rare mega pack. Come on, please, Flair. Give us a Flair. We get a Flair. Come on. Who is it gonna be? Come on. Spanish, right back. Juan Fran. I mean, he's like a really good card. I'm just not sure how much he sells for. Cause I think most people want to go Carvajal instead. Cause I think Carvajal is a better option. But I'm going to get Wanyama. That's not bad, I guess. He will sell basically with that sort of physical. But you know, it could have been. It's not a bad pack. Most of it will all sell. Some of it, we'll look at Dan, who will sell because he's from a good league and he's from a good nation. Get a good load of consumables. And we also get a Belgium kit. The Belgium kit might sell. I'm not sure. We'll lift it up and see if it does. No, this is the last pack for now until we do some more SBC'S. Come on. No Flair on this one, which is a shame. But you know, you can't get everything. Now Switch? Ooh, that's not bad. I mean, he's not got a very good pace, but he's a good rating from the BPL, so he will be useful and will sell. We also get Batshuayi and Luke Shaw. That's not a bad pack at all. A very nice BPL pack, basically. BPL players always sell, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy enough with that. Overall, decent little packs. So now I've done the hybrid league, time to get onto the hybrid nations. Again, this one is nice and simple. Obviously, the only difference is you need to go for different nations in the same league. So this time I went for Calcio A. Used Perotti, I think in the last one, which is why I didn't have him in the squad already. Had to bring him in. What am I missing? 8 nationalities. Actually 8. What am I missing? Am I being a dum-dum here, or what have I done wrong here? Oh, there we go. So I had too many nations. So attack them complete. And now I just need to. Now I bought the players for the other one. I can now should be able to complete both the 6 and the quads. Am I still missing the players, or did I forget to buy them? BPL, Switzerland there. So he goes in there like that. Oh, I ended up switching around. That's why they weren't appearing. So again, that wasn't too bad. Now he's got the quad left to do, and then we end up completing this one. Again, nice and simple. Ended up using Gololons, who obviously was in my team, but it makes sense to use them. I mean, you get some more good packs, and obviously from there you get coins, and I can end up improving my squad. Anyway, so you've got a nice load of packs to open again. Now again, it's one of the things that in any sort of set, if I can get just one flare, I'll be happy enough. Obviously, this is the worst one of the lot, so I'm not expecting much from it. And as expected, we don't get a big flare. We're just kind of looking for high-rated players, or Balotelli. That's not bad. I'll take Balotelli. He's high-rated from a good league and he's from a good nation. You can't be disappointed with that. We also get Traore and Lingard. Lingard will probably sell. So overall, you know, it's not worth. We've got a fitness card, which is very useful. As that I can get rid of. Obviously, 3 pack to go. Looking for at least a flare, if not a player from a good league or nation. Don't get another big flare. So we do get a German though, centre forward. Okay, didn't do it again. Not the greatest, but he's from a good league, good nation, and he's a high-rated player. We get Trap as well. That's actually you know, overall it's not a great pack, but it's a lot of individual decent cards that will all sell. All good rating, all from good leagues. And we get a nice little fitness cards as well. And I think some of those, because position playing might sell as well. This guy's a rest. 2 more to go. I do want at least a flare, but at the moment it doesn't look like it's gonna be going that way. But we do get a flare in this one. Come on, can that beat the Cavani we've got already? Patricio? I mean, it's not the greatest, but he's an 83 rated player, so you can't be disappointed with that. Patricio last year was a very much. I mean, you look at Pastore. Now, Pastore actually could be worth a lot. Patricio not so much, but Patricio could be good for SBCs. But Pastore, obviously, he had a bit of a downgrade this year, but he actually could be worth a lot. So, but I'm not sure whether or not I'll sell him now. I don't know. I might leave it for a bit and stuff. And his last one, we also get another flare. Wow. So we didn't have much luck, but now we got 2 in a row. Ariola? I'll send you. I knew it was going to be. Ariola's PSG, isn't he? But 84 rate play, he can't be to the point with that. We have to get Giuliani and Zaha. Zaha will sell. So overall, decent step. We have to get another Nasri, another good rating. Not from a good league anymore, but he is from a good nation. So he will be a useful player for SBCs and that sort of thing. So overall, they were a good, decent set of packs. Decent set of packs. Obviously now we've got the league and nations hybrid one to do. Now hopefully we've got a lot of players for that ready, so we'll try and work on them now. So as you can see, I'm in progress on them. Looked at what sort of thing we need to do for them, and obviously these ones are the most difficult ones because the other two I think are basic ones. I think this one's an advanced one potentially, but you know we managed to get through it. Bought the players we needed to buy. Had some already in the club. So we've done the puzzle. Done them into intermediate. We just need to get a centre mid to work. I think I may already have one in the club, but I think I had to or buy one. So I ended up having to buy one. I think I ended up getting Gabby in. Complete that one. Now I've got the top one to do, but I haven't got the player to do it at the moment. I need loyalty, I think, for that one. So we'll open these 2 packs now. See if we get any of the player we need for it, which will be useful. Whether or not, chances are we won't, but you can always hope. We do get a flare though. Wow, I was not expecting that. Come on, French CDM. When you see French CDM, you do hope for Kante, you do hope for Bakayoko, but we get no August Knightley. I mean, you know, he's not the greatest, but he's a good rating. His card overall is not bad. The rest of it kind of meh. But you know, at this early stage, everything is useful. Everything sells. So I can't be too disappointed with that. Especially either good rating. Can't imagine we'll get anything from this one. Because oh my god, we've got 2 back-to-back flares. My luck at the moment has been mental. Who is this? Liverpool? That Matip? Well, that's not bad at all. Like he's a player that I probably would have ended up buying at some point anyway. But we ended up packing it, which is very nice. He's actually got a really good card. We was get Krachow. That's actually a really good little card. And I think both of them being BPL, both could sell. And then obviously the rest of it will be, you know, FPC fodder, that sort of thing. So overall, decent. Obviously we do got the top ones to do, and then we complete the set. So you'll see me do that one now, and hopefully it wasn't too bad. So I have managed to complete the top one. As it says in the thing, it is tough. Managed to do it. Ended up managed to get a nice little, really nice Spartak Moscow link that the Italian managed to get from the one of their pack, which was really useful. And by that, I've been using that. I ended up managing to get the link I needed, which was very, very useful indeed. Because that was what I'm missing. I'm missing the loyalty and managed by having those 2 player packed. It meant I was able to use them, which was very useful. And by completing this one, we get the individual reward for completing it, which is the mega pack plus the 12k, I believe, for completing it overall. Is it 12k? Or was that the other? Yeah, no, it is 12k. So I mean, we've got 1 pack left to open of this episode. Overall, my pack luck has been good. Not quite as good as last episode. Obviously, we've got the Cavani, but we have got an Inform. Have got a few other big players. Obviously, Pastore is a decent price player. Can we get a flare to finish this off? No, we can't, which is a shame. But I can't be too disappointed with my pack luck. And my pack luck has so far been very good. Jacko's a 84, isn't he? So it wouldn't be Jacko. But it is Ebesevic. You know, not a very good card this year. But obviously with crossing being useful, potentially it could actually be a good card to play with. And I think 2 balls in there. You look at Bernat. Bernat could sell. Rest of it kind of probably won't. You'll have to get some good consumables again. Guardian might sell, so we'll keep that and discard the rest. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and for me, goodbye.